hello there. I'm HD now because I bought a camera. So before I get into this video, which I do a makeup tutorial because that's been like really requested, I just want to talk to you guys real quick. I bought a camera. It is a Canon Rebel T6i. I didn't really do that much research. I don't really know anything about cameras, but I looked online and I was like, what YouTubers use cameras? Or like, what cameras do YouTubers use? And this came up for a lot of them, so I was like, okay, I'll buy it. Kind of may or may not have dumped my life savings in there, as well as some of my mom's money because I didn't have enough money on my card. But yeah, I have a camera now, so that's extremely exciting. If you followed me on Twitter, you would have known that I bought a camera, so maybe you should follow me on Twitter. This is my Twitter handle right here. Okay, into the video we go. You look disgusting. Hey, Neve. We have a catfish. Oh, that's me. Not even plastic surgery could save that mess. Take her swimming on the first date, more like take her drowning. I don't know how to swim. Hopefully it's not shocking that I don't have like orange eyelids naturally. I don't even look like this naturally. So I normally do my makeup in the bathroom. I never ever do it in my bedroom, but there's nowhere for me to put the camera in the bathroom because it's pretty small and sad. So I already did some stuff in the bathroom. I washed my face with my Vanity Planet cleansing brush thing. I have a code for it and I don't even know what to call it. It's the Vanity Planet cleansing brush. If you want this face brush, I love it. You can love it as well. At this point, you'd think that I'd have my code memorized and I wouldn't need to just insert it here. I could just say it. But I think our expectations of me are just a little too high. And I just use this with, I don't know if this is pronounced Cetaphil or Cetaphil. But my mom uses this. So I used this morning. Again, I don't have like a specific facial cleanser that I use. I dabble in facial cleanser. So I did that already. So my face is like clean. Okay, so I'm gonna start out moisturizing my face with the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Gel. I already mentioned all the products that I use in my makeup favorites. If you haven't watched that, go watch that because I wrote them in the description. After I put moisturizer on, I like to go in with my Mario Badescu, and they're both pretty much completely empty. We're gonna ignore that and I'm gonna use the last remaining. This is the green one, this is the pink one. And I just kind of spray whatever all over my face. Now we're mixing them today because why not? I'm shining right now. Okay, cool. I'm gonna use the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer because apparently it's bad if you don't. And this is the primer that I own, so. Dime piece, more like prime piece. So with foundation, I do like beauty blenders, but I have gotten into the habit of using this It Cosmetics. It's the foundation brush, and I got into this because when I was living on campus, I didn't feel like walking to the bathroom to wet my beauty blender every morning, so I just used a brush instead, and I've just kept using a brush. But I do like beauty blenders as well. I don't really have the biggest preference. It's more like convenience for me. So I'm gonna go in with my L'Oreal True Match in W5 Sand Beige. Blend down your neck because it's bad if you don't. I also put it on my eyelids, which is probably very wrong, but it's always been like this. I feel like so many people are probably cringing right now. This makes up for my lack of use of eyelid primer. That, like, I don't use primer potion that often. I look very matte, right? Not even matte, I look ghostly. I look ill. I look like I have jaundice. I'm gonna go in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer in dark brown and just kind of, honestly, like when I do my brows, I don't do them that precise. I just kind of put it wherever and then I clean it up later. So I'm gonna go back in and clean it up with my Morphe B75 brush. It's just like a flat, how do I do this? This is what beauty gurus do and it's not, is it focusing? It's not focusing. Okay, well it's a flat brush. And my Tarte Shape Tape, I just got a new bottle in light medium. Take a little bit on the B75 brush. Okay, that was not a little bit. And go, ow! And go in and clean up my brows. So I use the NYX Control Freak Eyebrow Gel, and I just brush that through both my brows. My brows are done now. I've been really into the Modern Renaissance palette lately. I don't know if this is focused or not, but I'm gonna go in with this shade right here, Tempura. Tempura. And I just use my finger and pat it on. It's like we're finger painting. Toddler art class. Okay, so now that that shade is on, I'm gonna take the brush that comes with the palette and I go in with, I'm gonna pronounce this wrong, Golden Ochre right here. And I just kind of blend that into the crease. Yeah, this palette has a lot of kickback and no one really ever mentions that, or not to my knowledge, but it's pretty intense. I mean, the shadows themselves are good enough to kind of make up for it, but there definitely is a lot of kickback. Okay, so now that we have that shade in, I'm gonna go in with Raw Sienna and then Burnt Orange on top of it. And we're still just staying in the crease. I don't cut my crease. I feel like I look weird with a cut crease. Also, I'm just not good at cutting creases. So basically we're just building up the color intensity in the crease. So now that I have Raw Sienna in there, we go in with Burnt Orange and just concentrate it a little bit more. So now that we have that, I'm gonna take, ooh, really gonna butcher this name, Real Gar, I think? Real Gar, and I take the opposite end of this and I just put it a little bit on here and kind of focus it like really in the crease. I'm just gonna blend it out with the other end of the brush. So this is the finished eyeshadow look right here. And now it's time for eyeliner. So as I've mentioned, I use the Almay liquid liner. It kind of burns your eyelids a little bit, but it's good other than that. And when I do my eyeliner, I start in the middle of my eye and go out, then I do the corner, then I do the wing. So when I mess up, I use Maybelline Expert Eyes. I make remover and I just put that on a Q-tip and I go back in and fix wherever I messed up. So now that we have both of our eyes lined from here to here, we're gonna do the wings. After I finish cleaning up my wings, I go back in with the Morphe B75 brush and my Tarte Shape Tape, and then I kind of like pat it along the lines to make it sharper. Okay, so I just finished my eyeliner and now I'm going to, wait, I'm gonna curl my lashes now. And I got this lash curler at Target when I was in like 8th grade. So any lash curler works. So if I'm doing my makeup for a normal day, I normally don't put on lashes. I will just curl my eyelashes. And then I go in with the Maybelline Rocket Volume Express mascara in, I don't know what, it's black. It's black mascara, but since I'm doing the makeup that I normally wear in videos, I will put lashes on, and these are the Andrea number 91, and I love these, as I said before, because they're very curly, and wispy and just like full and pretty, and it looks like eyelash extensions and not necessarily like extremely fake lashes. Like they just make your eyes very pretty. So these are number 91. And I am going to put duo lash glue on them. I put on my eyelashes with my hands. Like I don't have a special tool, and I feel like that's gonna make a lot of people cringe, but I'm sorry. Okay, how do I can feel everyone cringing. Yeah, don't use your hands. Okay, so now that my eyelashes are on, I'm gonna go in with my mascara and blend my lashes together. This is the worst part of my makeup, and I'm gonna get very, very made fun of in the comments. But I'm gonna take my mascara and I'm just gonna put it on my bottom lashes like so. This is actually how I do my makeup. So now that we have that happening, I take my Q-tip and my Maybelline Expert Eyes makeup remover and I clean all of this up. I'm gonna go in with my Tarte Shape Tape and put it like everywhere pretty much. So I do it in triangles under my eyes. It's probably a lot more than I actually need. Right here, and then in like a triangle under my chin. I don't put concealer on my forehead, just because, I don't know, it's an extra step I don't take. And I just blend it out with my finger. Again, it would make more sense for me to use a beauty blender, but as I said, I've gotten very used to doing my makeup this way because I was living in the dorms for so long, and I never really used my beauty blender because I didn't have direct access to a sink in my room and I didn't feel like getting up. And then I just kind of rub it in with my pointer fingers. Okay, now that concealer is on, I'm gonna go ahead and contour and bronze. I use the Hoola bronzer by Benefit, and I'm going to take my IT Cosmetics brush from Ulta. This is the blush brush, I think, and I just use this. Okay, now that I did that, I'm gonna contour my nose using the same Hoola bronzer by Benefit, and I take this blending brush. I got it in like, I got it in an Ipsy bag. So I'm gonna use that, and I just dip it in here, and I'm gonna go down my nose, and then, yeah, I'm gonna contour my nose with this. That's done. Now I'm going to take my Becca Chrissy Teigen palette and go in with the same brush that I was just using in the darkest bronzy, I guess, shade right here. And just put it like more near the back of my cheekbone, I guess. Okay, so now that I've done that, I'm gonna go in with my NYX fan brush. It's like really fat, but I like it. And since I can't find my Champagne Pop highlighter, that's normally the one that I always go to, it's gone. I have no idea where it went. I'm still unpacking, so I'm gonna go in with this peachy shade right here and get a little bit of that on my brush. I say only a little, but we're gonna keep going back in because I love highlight. Ooh! Oh, that's so pretty. I'm also gonna use the blush shade right here and get that on my brush. So I put that on the apples of my cheeks, and then I just kind of brush back more towards my ears. And then I'm going to go in with my Sonia Kashuk. This is just like a little eyeshadow. I think like a, I don't know what it's called, like the brush that you use to like pat on eyeshadow. I take that. I'm going to go in with the peach shade again and get my inner corners. Underneath my brow. The tip of my nose, and my Cupid's bow. Okay, so now that I've done that, I'm going to take my Laura Mercier powder. I'm going to take a little bit and put it on here. And go in with a big fluffy brush. And just kind of put powder all over my face to set it. Sometimes I bake my face, sometimes I don't. That really depends on what I'm doing that day. Or if it's like really, really hot out, I will. But I never bake under my eyes because baking under my eyes is what makes my concealer crease. My concealer doesn't crease unless I do that. So I'm not into baking under my eyes. But I will bake like the sides of my nose so my nose doesn't get shiny. Sometimes like my chin and then my forehead because those are my shiniest areas. Also like right here and here I sometimes do. It really just depends. I'm gonna go in with the Rimmel London Exaggerate Lip Liner in East End Snob. And just line my lips. I try to keep it like right where my natural lip line is. Now that that's on, I'm going to use my Smashbox Be Legendary lipstick in Mauve Matte, and I'm going to get made fun of for this because it's extremely broken. But I love this color, and I haven't bought a new one yet. So just put that wherever. And this is a perfect match for the lip liner that I use. So now that we're done with all of that, I'm gonna go in my Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray, spray my face a lot. So that's my Christmas tree in the background. So this is the finished look. Wow, I love it. It looks so great. I'm so talented. Make sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.